Okay, be really back. Sean Moran can eat a dick. He is anything but awesome, I have to say. Okay, next GD level. I'm probably gonna take a break from extremes for a little bit. I'm finding Madhouse pretty fun right now, so I'm probably gonna do a stream of that at some point on Twitch. Big Boom by Penuto. Let me see. One sec, sorry. Okay, gotta be honest, it's a 2.1 level, and that's a big turnoff for me. Do I only do 1.9 or earlier? No, but I'm like really partial to 1.9 early 2.0 style. So, what's up, Ben? How's your 7x7 solve? Okay. 312. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I feel like I'm fumbling my NS exec right now, like, more often than usual, so I'm trying to fix that. Oh yeah, I had that experience before with like my relative big cube times. And I basically completely solved it with just like, you know, a good couple weeks of 7x7 practice. I was about like 105 on 5x5. Um, I, yeah, when I was like 105 on 5x5, I decided to, like, I was also like 4 minutes on 7x7, did like 2 weeks of 7 practice and was sub 3, so it's weird how that works. Oh yeah, no, you're not wrong. Three line is incredibly addicting, but yeah, it was just I have no clue how I stayed focused through it, but it was just like so rewarding in the end. Switch to Yao for 5x5. I haven't yet, but I'm going to. You have a question? Huh, interesting. Hello, flying fingers. Of course, dude. Like, I don't really care if people just like use a drop of my lube. It's just like that's what like comps, like, you know, that's what people do for each other at comps. Like, what's so bad about Sean? He's an asshole, end of discussion. Oh, nice. 20.7. Ooh. Yeah. No, it. really good execution. He just wants to say something to you. No, he's pulled this shit before. He absolutely does not just want to say something to me. I'm not going to unblock him just because you're all like part of his crew trolling me. In fact, I'm gonna block you as well, just for like being part of this. But like, yeah, if I'm not going to block you yet, but if you continue to insist that he suddenly mysteriously stopped his sociopathic behavior, then you know you're either an idiot or you're trolling me, and I don't appreciate either of those things. What's the topic? Sean Moran? Why is everyone asking what happened? You don't need to know. It's a private matter, and you're all incredibly intrusive for asking that. Oh, oops. Hello, Nathan. I really need more moderators in my chat. This is just... Hello, Carrie. Hello, the QCuber. Wait, hold up. Oh my god, what? I don't have coronavirus, by the way. I was just like choking on my saliva. What are my opinions on Empesta becoming a mainstream meme? Um, I mean, the meme is funny. I have to say that. But also, it's incredibly unfair to him based on like the impression that people outside the GD community are getting of him. And I'm gonna keep going for a little bit, by the way. I was originally planning to do just 100 solves, but I'm doing decently well, so I'll just keep going for a little bit. I'll take a couple minutes of a break. Okay, I'm gonna see who's like a good person to mod in chat. Preferably someone who's fairly active. Hey, Ben Barron, you want to become a mod? Oh, that would be a rip. Is Stanley a skewb god? I'm not a god yet, but I will be soon. Probably, maybe, hopefully. Um, Also, I'm gonna try to change my layout so that it shows like the lower part of my timer display on the left. I'm gonna, let's see, one sec. Um, Alright, I think this should be good. Do I know NSAlgs for L5C? Yeah, they're some of the most essential in my opinion. Would love some pie to celebrate this monumental Pie Day. I respect your desire, but I would not, because pie is disgusting, don't at me. Oh, okay, solid. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out what things shouldn't be there. And I don't care if you're, like, doing solves fairly often, just as long as things, like, eventually happen, then it's all good. Yeah, pizza and cake is... That's actually quite a fair way to observe the occurrence. Uh, Cake is overrated. I'm only cake is disgusting unless it's ice cream cake, gang. Cup noodles for Pie Day. Sounds about right. Yeah, while everyone was stocking up on toilet paper at my local grocery store, I was stocking up on the ramen because I will need it most certainly. Okay, yeah, I mean it's completely fine if you do like 7x7 as long like I'm doing a shorter event, so it'll be fine. Like I can take care of some people, but yeah. Um, exactly 314 digits. Interesting. I had once memorized up to the Feynman point and then decided like, okay, you know what? This is cool. I'm not going to memorize anymore. Pi is useful until, yeah, that's true. Do I ever hear my sib? No, because I do not currently live with anyone else. Did a comp today, but it got canceled. RIP. It was probably the same one that I was going to go to, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Not all comps, but yeah, like 99% of them. Does that include April 19th? I'm gonna check really quick. Like, it is, yeah, including April 19th, I'm pretty sure. That's a rip. Fastest first sub 1 single. It might be Jens Haber. His first official solve at all was 29.94. There's probably a faster one, but I know he's a contender. How do I set up my Alyan Max Lubes? Oh, oops. Oh, what about Max for the WRM? It's held up very well. Oh yeah, for slices it's not great, but it's still very manageable. I never use this cube for blind, but then again, like, I would never use a magnetic cube for blind, so yeah. Max lubes could be a main lube in my setup. They already are. I need to stop doing stupid shit. At least for WRM, you'd prefer Dignitas plus DNM. For me, Dignitas just has this really weird draggy feeling when it's not like really being activated by DNM. And where I live, we have super dry winters, so it basically always retains that feel during the winter and then becomes amazing during the summer. So I'm not a fan of that. How many ZVs do I know? I at least used to know full T and like a third of U. But I don't know how much I still remember of that. Oh, what? What about ZBLS? Never really bothered with it since I don't know enough ZBLL for it to be useful, or at least like really useful. Like it's still useful, of course, but not to the same extent that it would be. How did I do that case wrong? Was it just that I canceled wrong? That might have been it. Who is my favorite Canadian cuber? Oh, hello, Michael. That's a good question. I don't know who my favorite Canadian cuber is. How did Felix get 4-blind WR? Practice 4-blind, got one of the easiest scrambles in history. Boom, done. What kind of feeling do the max loops give off? In my experience, very similar to Angstrom, but less drag. Oh, hello, Graham. Felix 4-blind WR, I think it was like 20, or I'm not sure actually, but 20 seems like a pretty good estimate. I tried it once, and it was very, very easy. But, yeah. I'm not going to say what time I got on it, but it was... I think everybody would be surprised. Oh no, it was still good for today's methods. It was just like even more crazy for back then. It's just like corners with freestyle, Twitch for video games, YouTube for cubing, basically, yeah. I might switch to Twitch for cubing for certain reasons, but sometimes I just like to have a lot of viewers like I do on YouTube. I don't get so many on Twitch. And the odd day scramble. Yeah. But with the Felix scramble, the corners were easy in terms of like out count, but there were a lot of bad. But since almost all of the corners were oriented, you get a lot of bad cases. Twitch sucks, don't at me. I will absolutely at you on that because Twitch is a far better platform than YouTube. I just use this because I have viewers on here. And if all of my subscribers were like transferred over to Twitch, I would switch to that platform entirely in a heartbeat. That was unfortunate. I don't share any PBs actually. It's not just Big Blind. Okay. I'm gonna try Flying Fingers as scrambled now. Oh. God, I walked up super hard. That was unbelievably disappointing. Twitch freezes a lot for you? Rip. Yeah, the thing with Twitch is that it doesn't go all out with, like, fucking creators in the ass every step of the way. The reason I don't share my PBs is because, evidently, I like to tell people, lol, look at these idiots trying to guess my PBs. And I don't like, I know this word makes people uncomfortable, but I don't care. If you actually think that I just kind of go around being like, lol, look at these idiots trying to guess my PBs, then you're a fucking retard. There, I said it. Yeah, I just do not understand why people think that that's a reasonable way to ask that question at all. At least after knowing that I don't share my PBs. Why don't I share them though? Well, because most people who ask that question are just doing so to have an excuse to talk to me, and you know, That's just like I'm just going to make them private so that it doesn't become a talking point. At least that's one of the reasons. It's very multifaceted, but there are other reasons that would that I'm just going to not go into. But yeah, but yes, thank you, physicist Cuber. If you are just here to tell me to solve things blindfolded, you can get the fuck out of my screens. Waiting for that viewer count to drop from 31 to 30 be like. Oh, hi, Carter. I need to pick better stupid options. Yeah, yeah, that was one of the reasons I used to be like that, but then I stopped improving, like, so rapidly. I still improve pretty quickly, I think, but I'm improving less rapidly, and there was a period where, I'd get some new, like, 118 WB, and then everyone would be like, whoa, when are you gonna get that in comp? And surprise, surprise, it took like 8 months for me to get it in comp. So I just stopped. And then also part of that, 118 I think was the last WB that I was like super public in sharing. And then the next day after the official 119, I get a 110 because people didn't know I was like actually capable of that. And that was just way easier of a mental block. You know, it has demonstrated itself to be like beneficial. Should have canceled. That was dumb of me. Oh no, that's a rip. Is it the 63 out of 69? Alright, see you, Ben, in a little bit. I'll see you. That's a rip, Graham. Yeah, with video editing, I'm just glad that I have access to all the stuff that my university gives me. So I have Premiere for free and stuff. It's really, really convenient to have things like that. But yeah, something like Vegas is good, or even since you're just since you're just trying to like speed it up, add a little bit of text, just like Movie Maker and stuff. Oh, interesting. Rip. Yeah, that might be it. Because your laptop's pretty old, isn't it? Because from what I remember, it looks like it's seen some years. But I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break or something, and I'm gonna keep going because I'm like, oh, 6 years old, huh? Yeah, that could be problematic then. Like, people don't like to admit it, but planned obsolescence is 100% a thing in like consumer tech, and it's definitely at a point where like the components are basically like self-destructing slowly. Have you ever tried the Cyclone Boys? Tried it. I think it's all right, but it doesn't beat the Aoyan for me. What am I drinking? Cherry Pepsi. I don't know if you could see that, but it is cherry Pepsi. How do the different center caps with the Aoyan help? They don't. They just make it harder to hold. Flat cap gang. Yeah, Beepus. Beepus Wurcher. I'm gonna keep going. I don't mind doing like longer live streams at this point because we're all going through a rough time as like a worldwide community. This right angle? No, it's not. Oops. And we could all use some entertainment. Oh, you have hyperhidrosis. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then, but I would think at that point, like, probably Wingy would be better. Because it's not that much worse performance-wise, in my opinion. But also the Aoyan caps are super, super indented, and yeah. Like a snow day for the whole world, truth. And yeah, also it's a month long, true. Oh, that's an oof. Yeah, no, my university is shut down for the rest of the semester. But yeah, until recently, the high schools were like really holding out and trying to keep school going, which I just didn't get. I just didn't understand that because like that's like the ultimate like gathering of a lot of people in one place. Yeah, Italy is a rip. I'm so sorry you have to be experiencing that. What's up, Loyal Shadow? Yeah, it seems like, yeah, OSU shut down as well. MSU is also gone, and like everything's just, dead. There are confirmed cases on UMich campus as well, so that's fun. I'm probably going to avoid campus for a little while. scalpel. Is there an M-Blinders chat? I don't know. What do you think? All comps in Canada are cancelled until April 15th. Newsflash, April 19th now. Yeah, same with all comps. Like, it was, like, the board has made all the delegates cancel every single comp until, what is it, the, April 19th. Unless they can get, like, so delegates can only keep their comps running unless if they have, like, written consent from the board. That scramble was cool. First month without comps since probably like 2006. I don't know. I don't know when they started becoming super regular, but yeah. Yeah, happy Pi Day, Shivam. Just one look? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah, one looking every skewb solve isn't terribly difficult. Rate the drink out of 10. 8. Yeah, like, people, I think the main thing that kind of turns people away from it is like the no bar scrambles, but there are like literally only 30 of those in total. So you could literally just learn all of the no bar scrambles and just have a solution for all of them. Pure with top, if you're saying pure with top first, then Pura. With V first, Pura is super easy to one look. That is wrong. That's why you one look. But yeah, right now my one looking ability is the center identity cases, and then like 1 to 2 moves into those. Is there a website with advanced skewb stuff? There's a doc with all of the advanced skewb stuff on it. 1 sec. Yeah, like cases where centers aren't affected by the layer. So like I don't know how well you can see this, but you have like this block here on yellow, and then these 2 corners. The normal alg preserves centers. No, like things that keep the centers the exact same. But Elias has a video on those, I'm pretty sure. It's just called like easy one looks or something. Do I enjoy pure or skewed more? I don't really have a preference of one over the other. Right now I'm enjoying skewed more, for sure, but like it just varies from time to time. That was such awful execution. How many algs do I know for skewed? I haven't counted how many algs I actually know. Probably about 100. I'm gonna start FPG in 1-1 soon. No. FPG is like the absolute most unnecessary trick for me right now. Well, aside from 1-2G, but it's like the second to last thing that you ever implement in the run. What was it like when you got your first 3-blind success? I was somewhat happy. Did I ever think I would come this far with blind? Now, a couple seconds ago, I thought, wow, I sure have come a long way with blind, and yes, at that point I did think I would come this far with blind, because I've not improved since then. The next strat I'm working on for SMB1, I'm taking a break from any percent. Remember, I'm gonna start learning warpless. Would I practice skew if Soar/Kinshranks wasn't a thing? Well, that doesn't make sense. Like, how could they not be a thing? Like, they're already not officially recognized. They're just arbitrary stats that we, like, calculate. What country do I live in? The United States. From the north of the U.S. Well, if there was no websites with them, then we create one. Like the idea just already exists, so we just, make it happen. So why am I having trouble with this layer? This is like one of the easiest one-look layers. Oh, of course, no, I'm just stupid. Oh, I see, yeah. DNF by inspection. Hey, Graham, you know what? I, do not care. Uh, yeah, there. See you, Loyal Shadow. Yeah, the document that I linked just a little bit ago, it has, it has a guide for one looking every single layer with a bar. Also, I'd like to see that resource for 2x2. I didn't know that existed, but that would be sort of helpful for some cases, I think. Well, the bar section is complete. Um, but the section that's not complete is the layers where you have this completed. Like for this sort of bar, it is completed, but not the, diagonal. Okay, thank you, physicist. Some cases are just, like, not worth it. Wait, what do you mean? I'm gonna take, like, a 10-minute break from solving right now, by the way. I'll keep streaming, but, yeah. Do I still watch Two Set? Um, I mean, not really, just because I'm not really into, like, meme channels. But, the skit content is, like, somewhat entertaining, so. Oh, just a corner. Yeah, that's not complete. Oh, yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I only said that. I mean, like, yeah, as I said, only these are complete. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to close that. Thank you for your input, Graham. Bye, MMG. Oh, two corners. Oh yeah, that would be a good set to have. Yeah, yeah, like this sort of thing. If that even shows up. Is what you're saying. Alright, bye, flying fingers. No, yeah, with the diagonal layer, my strategy with it is like, is there like a three, is the three mover there, or is it one move into the three mover? No, okay, I'll choose a different layer. Wait, 1 second. Yeah, I found a 5 on blue. And oh yeah, okay, the 5 on green is really obvious now that I looked at it. I saw it as I was for some reason like looking for the diagonal layer, but yeah, that was really good. Five on green into like one of the fastest 7 movers is way faster. Yeah, I probably also would have, like, gone for the red. Anyway, I'm gonna... Oh. Start doing that, yeah. I know the out for that, I'm just being a fool. Fuck me, dude. That's some bullshit right there. I know a sick 9 mover for that, I should have done that. Nice 5 sledge. But it makes me feel good about my turning that I'm able to do 359 on a 5 sledge solution. Like, even if I would never do that in, like, an actual solve that I executed properly. Oops. Oh, I one-looked a 3 sledge solution, and it was a U-perm off, and I saw it. That was such a good save, but also rip 228 average. Okay. Oh, this is a no bar scramble. Okay. Well, I don't care that I was slow and like did a horrible job of recognizing the LL or L2L. I found a no bar layer that was way better than all of the layers with bars. For some reason, I'm just slow on the L5C recognition right now. Yeah, it can be tough. It's just an unfortunate pain of doing skewb. Layer in 6 to sledge SMH. Nice 4 TPS solve. Whoops. I overlooked a 7 mover. Get better at tracing pieces. I'm trying. Oh, that's one of my favorite cases. Okay, Smirky Cubes, I hate to point this out, but you do see the humongous problem with your question, don't you? Because, I mean, there's no way that you don't. But, like, really? What is the Aoyan corner cutting like? Okay, fair question. There, you might be wondering what the Aoyan corner cutting's like. That's a very fair question. Mine isn't that good. Wait, you have an Aoyan? So why the hell are you asking? There, there are, like, not only do you have your own Aoyan that you can play with, but you can also watch reviews if you, like, really, really need to make sure that you didn't get a defective one or something. But, like, alright, so he should set his up. If he has one, why not just go do that? This isn't so difficult. How did I set mine up? Max loops. Thank you, Carter. I don't have any mods in chat, so I'm gonna mod you real quick. That was a really stupid layer choice. Just hit Takis into Greek yogurt. Ugh. I have to say, I do not believe your review of the combination. Yeah, that's true. Here's the thing though. Greek yogurt is like pretty good. It's not one of my favorite things in the world, but it's fine. But I hate Takis. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that combination would fare for me. Um, but you know what? That's cool. What do I major in? Dual in violin performance and computer science. Can I combine my two drinks that I have on my desk? Um, yeah, so let's see. We've got hand sanitizer and we've got Coca-Cola. That doesn't sound like a very appetizing combination. Like, I like drinking Coke. I also like drinking hand sanitizer. But, like, would I really enjoy the combination of them? I don't really think so. The hand sanitizer is 62% alcohol. Vodka and Coke is pretty nice. I'm aware, but I am also not an alcohol drinker myself. Aside from pure hand sanitizer, this shit is it it's amazing. Fuck. Took me way too long for one look, but I do not care that I like over inspected. Nice. Let's go. 194 805. I don't care that I over inspected. Oh, damn. 2.1 to 2.2. Oh, this AO12 is super lit as well. There goes the AO12. Shit. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nope. Nope. Let's not talk about that solve. What's up, Ryan? How am I good at every event? I'm not good at any events, though. Is the 194 your PB AO5? Do people never learn? I mean, skewb is a dumb event. That's why people say that. Sorry, I'm slow. It's not that I'm slow at one-looking a single layer, it's that I'm trying to one-look two layers, and that's taking me a while. Like, yeah, one-looking two layers takes me like a fair amount of time, and then also comparing the two mentally is like pretty difficult for me right now. Why do I curse on live streams? Because I see no inherent problem with it. Like, if people decide to get offended, then that's their prerogative. I don't care if they leave. Like, just because something's stupid, then like, why should I like that? So like, why should I, you know, cater to those people specifically? Yeah, DG doesn't curse, and Carter Kokala doesn't make stupid arguments to refute my points. What's your point? Should have planned that better. Stably, don't you know? Stably, don't you know you are supposed to conform to the behavior of model citizen DG cubes? I'm so sorry, Graham. I will conform to those standards. Oh, and also that point is, like, especially bad because DG Cubes does curse. So, yeah. Not so much on, like, camera, but he does curse. True, Graham. That's... yeah. Yeah, it's... wait, that's illegal. Yeah, neither do I, and thank you for making that point. Oops. Alright, see you, Brady. You're hearing echoes. I'll pay the court a fine. I have fuck you money. That was a bad way to execute that case, but whatever. I don't care. I'm slow at this event. Alright. Oh, damn. I lost the game. Oh, which of my current WRs am I most proud of? 5-blind mean by far. Andrew Huang quite literally is slow at skewb. Like, in every sense of the word, he is. It's not a bad thing, but, like, he's slow. Yeah, sub 1 stack matted U-perm, that's so impressive and so fast. Wow. And also, it's a single. I'll do better. That is a necessary step. Okay, if my next solve isn't sub 4, then I'm going to get coronavirus. Oh? What? They just sent out NA Champs email. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I haven't gotten it. Hold up. Is it in spam? Oh, yep, it is. We will make a decision by May 1st. It was right below an email sent by I am horny with subject line look at my ass. So, yeah. Sorry. just taking a break for a couple of minutes. I'll do 100 more solves and then end this. I'm just glad I'm able to get some good streams out, provide some nice content during the global snow day. Also gonna probably learn Warpless on stream later. I use Turbo for 3 blind. Thank you. Nosy out for that case SMH. Do you think sub 1 4 blind is possible? Ugh. I will just say I have no words, dude. Yeah, I really cannot tell if you're even being serious with with any of this anymore. It's good. really just did 4 sledges. Which max speed do I prefer? They don't really work on their own exactly. That's not really a relevant question. Alright, see you, Brayden. Thanks for being here today. Words, sorry. Bye. I'm probably gonna end the stream in a few minutes, actually. But I'll be back on Twitch later, to do some Super Mario Bros. I did not see a recent skewb gnar. I have not been listening to music, actually. Such a good dumbass. Last 10 solves. Do I play Clash Royale? No. Who plays Clash Royale? Ooh, nice, Graham. How often do I think I can one look? Oh, what's up? Hello. I can one look anything that has. I'll just do the solve really quick so I can show you. Um, I do not have pets. I can one look anything with like this sort of thing on yellow, where it's like a 2-gen layer. And then anything like a couple, like 1 or 2 moves out from that. So like something like something like this, where it's like just 1 move into 2-gen, I can one look pretty easily. But anything beyond that's pretty hard for me. Wait 1 second, sorry, I need to think about this one. Ah, that was wrong. Oh wait, I did that from the opposite angle. I should have checked that angle as well. Let's see, it's sledge heading into here. Oh, it's... Wait, hold up. I know it has something to do with that. No, wait. Wait. Does it? Hold up. The big clear bottle on my right is Everclear. Alright. 1 second. I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong with this case. I don't have another skewb right here with me. So, Oh! No, I'm stupid. I was seeing the mirror. That's the problem. Alright. Well, this was a pretty good session. You know what? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna end the stream in a couple minutes. Yeah. Really happy with a lot of the times that I got. Bye. This is a very productive stream. You probably lost a. There's probably a dislodged magnet. Anyway, yeah, this is about it for now. I'll be back on Twitch later to stream some Super Mario Bros. Early warpless attempts. So yeah, see you all later. Bye, everyone.